Welcome to Will the Scry. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you so much for 300 subs. We've come such a long way in the past couple months since we first started doing this. So for this 300 sub special, we wanted to do something a little bit unique. One of our biggest regrets was not being able to film the Arlong Park arc because of the emotional impact of the scenes and how important it was to Scryerman in the overall scheme of the show. And I don't know if you want to speak to that a little bit.
Yeah, well, that was my official onboarding moment when it went from you pretty much having to harass me to watch episodes. As soon as we hit the Arlong arc, it just snowballed out.
So with that said, the 300 sub special is going to be the episode of Nami for part 1. And then part 2, we're starting our new series called the MVP series, where we essentially go back and we revisit each of the arcs. We'll pick a different one each time, and we'll give our opinion on who the MVP of the arc was. We came up with a bunch of different criterias on top of just our emotional responses to who was the MVP of the arc, and I think everyone will really enjoy it, so looking forward to post that. So with that said, before we jump into the content, one last thing that we wanted to call out is you can see around here, in honor of the 300 subs, in recognition of the growth of the channel, we wanted to amp up the channel layout a little bit, make it a little bit more on brand with Will the Scry. And you can see this is the new format here. Every arc will have a different background featuring Scrying Orb, with hopefully a little bit more of a visibility prowess that teeters that line of not having us hit with copyrights, but still legible enough for you to realize or consume what's going on. So with that said, let's jump in. This is the episode of Nami, and we are Will of the Scry.
I forgot how many of them weren't pirates before they joined the crew.
Yep.
None of them.
None of them, yeah. So far, not a single one.
I guess Nami was technically a pirate.
That's true. She was part of Arlong's crew. Hence the tattoo.
Knowing that now. Even that means like something now. It didn't mean anything the first time I watched it.
Yep.
And this was all very confusing.
A leader.
Oh yeah, this guy.
He's all cut up.
Just gonna stay all the way through now.
You notice how a lot of them have tattoos of suns on them?
Mm-hmm.
Just calling it out.
For the future or for just this arc?
Who knows?
Oh yeah, I forgot. No, he's just like met them at the road.
And that's why she has oranges on her ship. The trees.
Yeah, I love
Tangerine,
the
sorry.
build up with the orchard in her.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I have a whole different view of what's going on now, knowing
Right. When
the
you're first
outcome.
watching it.
It's a completely different experience.
Yep. That drawing looks like the stuffed lion from Bleach. Like, spot on. It's another
It's a-
great anime.
Reference.
Mm-hmm. I wonder, to be honest. This is right around the time that Bleach ended, so when this episode came out. Maybe
I
it
love
was.
how the synth kicked in right when she slapped her.
If you think about it too, this fight is the only thing that saved her and her sister, because they weren't at the house.
I forgot she was a Marine.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting too, because now that I think about it, we don't know Nami's true backstory, like where she came from and her sister.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that.
Sanji's the same way, right? Zoro's the same way. We don't know anything about their backstories. See, look at his ship. It's his face, basically.
It's so crazy to think that the scene we just saw earlier, she's talking about how Arlong was reasonable. She's like so brainwashed.
So true.
What's about to happen?
Well, because one thing about him is he does always uphold his deals. It's just that he is sneaky about it, you know?
Yeah.
He didn't betray the deal, technically.
He did. He betrayed the spirit of the contract.
Sure. Ooh.
I forgot how much I like this character.
She could have blown his head off right there.
Would it have worked?
Probably not.
I forgot about that too. That's actually really scary because it shows how organized Arlong is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's how he got cut up.
Dude, he's probably my MVP of the arc after Belmir. Just for that.
Nami.
It's crazy that happens right in front of them.
まれてきたこの時代を憎まないで。いつでも笑ってられる強さを忘れないで。
Don't have hate for this era.
必ず楽しいことが。
I remember that line, like as like a recollection from hearing that. That like it makes that scene again where she says Arlong's reasonable seem even more messed up.
Yeah.
It's just like been so long.
It's crazy that he just like let her go on her own too, you know?
But he doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's probably like a game to him at first until he saw she had like value.
Value, yeah. Right.
Oh, I forgot about these garbage.
Marines.
If that guy doesn't die at the end of the arc, they better come back and kill him at some point.
Yeah, you're right. She is a pirate. She's the only one in the crew that was a pirate before joining. So far.
How did that happen again? Arlong just knew she had a...
Yeah, I think they found a paper showing.
I forgot she had a regular pole at the beginning, so it makes the weather pole make even more sense.
Well, no, I mean this is like a all it does is detach and attach again, you know, something crazy.
Yeah, but she knows how to like smack
use
with
it.
it,
Yeah,
like whip around with it.
right.
God, this like hurts so much to watch.
God, his scars mean another level too.
Yeah, like he has the most probably gnarly scars in the whole show so far.
Yeah, him and Zoro for sure. Think about all Zoro scars, man. Around the ankles, right down his chest.
Self-imposed.
Oh man, that laugh for our first video.
Like imagine how many years was that too? Like
10.
15?
Yeah.
10.
10 years. Remember, she collected how much Luffy is worth now.
I forgot Luffy was just chilling, like his hat looks huge right there. He's just like chilling so nonchalantly. Like
Because he didn't know what was going
in
on.
the early things. Well yeah, he's just like a tourist, right?
Yeah.
He's not getting involved in the local
Yeah, he just wanted to save her, that's all.
Like you're right, he didn't, but I would say the Marines are basically contract workers for him at this point.
That's like the first time you see her be aggressive, or see him be aggressive to her too, you know? She didn't dare call him out beforehand.
Do you know like the natural lifespan of a fish person?
I think it's the same as the humans.
I was just wondering if it was like
Yeah, I think it's about
you know,
100.
like maybe if he'd have like
Maybe it's a little bit
dozens of human minions over his life.
more. Right.
Guess not. Oh, that's a crazy image. Dude, I forgot how much I love this guy. Like, he
Yeah.
was ready to go. He's like, we can't do anything, but we're gonna do it.
Remember, they pretended to hate her for 10 years. Just so she'd keep going, you know?
Oh, because they all knew, eh?
Mm-hmm.
お前はこのまま村を出る。
死ぬんだよ。
知っている。行くぞみんな。勝てなくても俺たちの意地を見せてや。
アロン。
Am I ready to see this reanimated?
Oh.
ルフィ。何よ、何も知らないくせに。
あ、知らねえ。
あんたには関係ないから。島から出てけって言ったでしょ。助けて。
当たり前だ。
The tear animation is so top
Oof.
tier in this.
行くぞ。
Oh, the iconic walk, eh?
Yeah. But they're not playing Overtaken. Oh man, they didn't do the walk.
アーロンってのは
I'm sure someone on YouTube's got a version.
なんだあいつ。
Oh yeah, that was so iconic for you, eh?
Mhm.
I mean, for me too, but you had to...
That was bad judgment. That, and I noticed that the crying wasn't as like
交換しよう。なんか
it didn't last as long. It wasn't impactful. Like remember when she was stabbing herself in the normal one? She's like Arlong, Arlong.
Yeah.
Like you feel her voice croak, you know. I know
Well,
they got to speed it up and everything.
sometimes the original just has the like pacing and the raw stuff.
Yeah. They're skipping the whole point, the whole part where like Zoro and Sanji are in the water too. That's okay.
Like when Usopp was getting stabbed and it was a big mystery and I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what the show really at the beginning made me not trust it a lot because there's people getting stabbed and like falling in the like I just did not know who was alive or dead. Yeah, I'm noticing the sun tattoos though. He had it on his forehead. This guy's got it.
What I think is interesting too here is this guy's the first mate. Sanji's fighting him, not Zoro.
Hmm. Well, they always have like a kind of neck and neck thing though, no?
Yeah. Oh, the animation looks fire.
If Sanji
though.
could focus, yeah. If Sanji didn't get distracted all the time.
Yeah. Ooh. I forgot that Usopp straight up like 1v1 this guy.
Yeah. And he had a lot more baggage trick. I feel like he's gonna be all about the dials now, which is cool with me. It's actually a really cool evolution.
It is, yeah. Ooh, that was sick. The way his head went back like that.
Nice. Yeah. I do like this all sped up.
Yeah. And I like that they focus more on this part, you know, versus like the fighting itself.
だけ泣いた。弱音も吐いた。
Like they took their time to show Nami's backstory, you know.
Mhm.
Arlong, like he does have a code, you know, even though he's sketchy with it, but like he's the same way as Luffy. Like you hurt his crewmate, he's going to freak out, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, like he just doesn't consider Nami like a he
Right.
just her value, right?
Well,
She's
it's
not really
also-
a crewmate.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also because, like, you par that with he is racist. Like, that's an openly
Yeah,
thing, you know?
he only
Like,
likes the fish people, right?
Yeah, fishmen. He looks down on humans or any other race. He thinks they're insignificant in comparison.
I have a couple episodes of the Foxy crew left, so I'm interested to keep an eye out for if they have these tattoos or if it's like a.
Good call out, because there are fishmen in that arc.
It was cool. I liked seeing the callback,
Yeah.
and I forgot about his
Oh!
shark guy.
Yeah.
Whoa, Luffy's face there when he like
That was sick.
sweet like blur or whatever. Smear.
Oh, this sword was a top sword, too. I remember it was so cool. It's made of his own teeth. Ooh.
That is probably the coolest sword in the show so far. I know you had another one, but
I mean, Mihawk's for me.
it's like 4 scythes.
Yeah. And it's his teeth. It's made of his teeth. Just sick. Ooh, forgot about that.
I forgot.
痛くもねえあいつの居場所なんて俺が全部ぶっ壊してやる
I don't know if I really appreciated the time, like that Luffy's like just straight up brings down this building as his first like
Yeah.
huge ass. I guess other than knocking out the Sea King.
Oh, and he takes this too. I forgot about that. Oh, Arlong's face was sick.
Where did he bite him? Like the
Right on
action in?
the stomach. Oh, this looks awesome.
This looks yeah.
Dang. The animation really did that scene justice. See, the first original was way better for the story, but this was obviously way better for the action.
Yeah, like this was a great recap, but when you watch it drawn out for like episodes, it like hurt a lot more.
Sure. Oh, look at his teeth. That's
Yeah.
sick.
I forgot about Luffy's adrenaline yell. Oh, nice. We get the theme.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Little extra for the 300 sub special. Them heading into the Grand Line.
Oh, yeah. I forgot it was right before the Grand Line. I thought it was the first stop.
俺は海賊王
俺は大剣豪に
私は世界地図を書くため
俺は勇敢なる海の
I love seeing this now, too, and like seeing how far they are. I think Zoro's probably the farthest, arguably, because I just watched him chop something with his hand. No sword technique.
ワンピースを手に入れるため
I mean, Zoro's learned to cut steel. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
麦わらのルフィと
And actually, more than that, he's learned to cut steel in Alabasta. He learned a range attack in Skypiea.
What did Sanji say? Like world class cook?
He wants to find all blue. So that was our 300 sub special episode of Nami. Tomorrow we're going to release our MVP series, episode 1, which is on Arlong Park, so look forward to that. But in the meantime, thank you for tuning in. I am Kirk D. Cam,
I'm Scryerman.
and this is Will the Scry.